before it happens.
What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to part number 2 of 3 Block Challenge number 2, judging in Season 4 here on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. We're in the build challenge world, doing some judging as I mentioned. I am here. Hello. We also have with us Kissy. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Hey, girl. We also got Slicks. What's up, girl?
Hey guys.
Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
And we have, I believe he's, I'm not sure what his role here is at the server, but Discoveries is here.
Hi. My name is Disc,
Uh-huh.
server owner.
Welcome, Disc.
Oh, that's what it
And
is.
why
I
don't
was
you,
so confused.
why don't we give Disc, why don't you tell us about the server that you own?
I run a server.
I believe it's called MCT. Yeah.
It's a pretty popular server.
What does MCT stand for? The Minecraft turd?
No.
Minecraft.
It's called Minecraft Tunnel. It is an amazing server.
I meant
go join it.
absolutely zero disrespect to the MCT server.
No,
its
obviously not.
owner, Mike Ambrose, is a friend of ours.
Yes.
Just give him a
And
hard
he, if he's watching this, he is probably giggling and is like, "Oh, we gotta, something like that."
We need Adrian for that laugh, man.
yeah. He's Adrian is, I believe, he's held by the Argentinian authorities.
Yes,
and
he is. He's in
hostage
jail right
there.
now.
So, which
Oh, man.
I'm sure he deserves it. So we are picking the judging back up. We got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, couple of 5, 6 left to go. And we'll get right into it. Plot 14. Tasasku.
Is a person who joined the server a few days ago.
Yep. I honestly like how the newcomers are joining the build challenges.
Yeah, that's
We're getting
awesome.
Advertising
More new
it.
people.
That's awesome. And they should be fearless when they enter, because it is one of our goals to make sure that, people work hard on these builds, and so the builds they make should be treated with respect. Except for people like Slicks or Discoveries or Trex, especially Trex. They don't deserve it. No, they know we're joking. we're just messing around with them. But definitely if you're checking this out and you're thinking about it at all, you should just do it and have some fun. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna call it. Is this actually how it's spelled? Tasasku? Because that S is kind of throwing me off there.
Well,
So this
now
definitely.
that's now I feel like I did an error in the name. Now I almost want to check up on.
Well,
No, it's right.
the spelling.
Don't.
It's right.
No, I don't. I haven't seen them on the server at all.
No.
So I don't. I haven't seen them. So anyway, ice tornado tearing up a red sand desert. Okay. So let's take a look here.
Okay.
We see the bits of sand flying in the air, so we can see that the tornado is picking stuff up and kind of spitting it out places. But if and it's kind of carving the divot into the desert like tornadoes do.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. I think there's a lot of cool action kind of happening.
I don't think that there's enough.
In the tornado. Okay, I think the tornado looks active, but and not to compare this to other people's things, but Raz has kind of this spiral going through hers, and I think if you're gonna make a tornado, that spiraling effect I think should be a little bit more evident. Just kind of, these don't look like they're randomly placed. I think they were put there thoughtfully, but if we could have them maybe just try and work out just at a couple more spots to hint at that.
Oh man, this was a feeling of deja vu for a minute there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that it was almost exactly the same. But
No, I see some differences.
Yeah,
there is actually, you know what? There is some differences.
Yeah, I do definitely see differences. I mean, I like also how they kind of put some stuff along the sides for us to check out, but because it's a tornado sucking stuff up, it kind of makes it look like it's shooting stuff into the sides.
Yeah, doesn't really.
So I don't.
Well, this is you can. assume this is a cutout of a
Yeah.
landscape, right?
Yeah.
So why would there be this blue stuff and
Yeah.
the white stuff?
And that's just
Yeah.
like a technical thing. If you say like it's a tornado, so then we're imagining how a tornado actually works. But I mean, visually speaking, so it doesn't necessarily fit that it's a tornado, but visually speaking, I think the details in the side add a lot of interest, which I think is important, and I think some people neglect to do that. Where's
I
Slicks?
wish there
Oh,
was
sorry, go ahead.
I'm here.
a bit more lighting. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I
Kissy.
just kind of jumped in there.
Yeah.
I just wish there was a little bit better lighting, in my opinion.
Because we only have like this one part. Just
Use the
kinda-
torches around the outside.
Yeah. I mean, there are clearly areas where you could turn on and off the lights above
Yeah.
and below the plots
Yeah.
to
So
highlight different
Mhm.
parts of the build, but
right. I mean, if there were a couple on up here, then I think we could maybe. You could maybe highlight where like the funnel cloud kind of starts to smooth out up as it reaches the sky up at the top there.
Mhm.
Right.
I think that could be cool too. And these are just tips for for next time, just to think about, because this is their first entry into the build competition, so definitely got to
Right.
respect the effort for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
For effort.
And it's got a lot, of like, again, I think there's a lot of good action in the funnel cloud. Just just more. That's pretty much what it is for me. Just give us just a little bit more. What do you think, Slick?
Now I'm when I build stuff, like I build my sauna, I look up pictures of it. So I just looked up a picture of a desert tornado. Desert's a lot of fine grain, and every picture I'm seeing, the tornado is the exact color of the desert it's in. So I would have been more impressed with like a flat layer of sand, and this thing is covered in red sand to the point where you can only see small places of glass and quartz.
Oh.
But this is just sand here and there, and
So you think maybe a little bit more organization to the funnel cloud?
I want to say I want more action and organization at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. Cool. Good job. First entry. Welcome to the build competition. We hope to see you in the future. Task. Saying that wrong, I'm sure. Plot number 15. Kissy had no idea what to build. Kinda looks sci-fi-ish.
Iffy-ish.
Sif-ish.
Sci-fi-ish. Sci-fi-ish. Come on.
Iffy-ish.
Better viewed at night. 'Tis night. This looks like a Russian manufacturer, Russian maker.
It makes Russians do.
Decorative egg type thing. I gotta find it. Hang on.
Oh, does it?
I was thinking the exact same thing Duke's thinking of.
Oh, wow.
Fabergé.
Oh, the
Maybe
Fabergé
not.
eggs?
That's it. Yeah.
They're Russian, right?
Hmm.
I thought they
I'm not 100% sure. They might be done in
They
different
are
cultures.
a series of lavish Easter eggs created by Fabergé, which sounds French to me, honestly, for the Russian imperial family between 1885 and 1916.
Ah.
FYI. They're just highly decorative eggs, and this is egg-shaped and highly decorative, lots of detail. And these things were embellished with gold and jewels and stuff like that, and this reminds me very much of that. But there's still jazz going on the inside, too. It's not just, looking at it from the outside. There's some details on the outside, like when you're able to come inside and take a look-see, there's some stuff happening in there. It makes it feel almost like it actually almost looks like the teleporter from The Fly. Jeff Goldblum? Nobody? But I think also it's worth noting that Kissy used the red sand kind of in space, not resting on like the ground level, like we've seen in other places. She's actually incorporating it into the top portions of the build in interesting ways too, which is cool.
Not sure if there's anything more to actually say about
Yeah,
this.
sorry. I don't know. I got hooked on the Fabergé and it made my mind wander.
I like the fact that it's not symmetrical.
Yeah.
Not
It's very close.
close, but it's not.
But it's
Kissy,
not.
you did a good job with that.
Yep.
Thank you.
And it's good use of space.
Sorry.
Well,
You're not allowed to talk, Kizzy, because we're judging your build.
nope.
You're fired.
I was just gonna say I love the color contrast of the build of the blocks that were chosen this go
Well,
around.
you know,
That's all I was gonna say.
you're freaking welcome.
Dang it, Duke. Why you gotta be so dang lovable, Duke?
When I was born, my mommy dipped me in sugar.
Oh god, it must have washed away by your acidness.
It must have. It's all the sugar crystals are concentrated in my beard.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. It's gotta be tender, right?
Yes.
Ender. Okay. I don't want to say anything. Moving on. Plot
Yes,
number
moving on.
16. X Mandy X.
Woo, Mandy.
Sorry.
I was wondering if you wanted me to do it or
No, I was
waiting for you, so-
I was talking to the awesome dudes checking us out on the live stream. They were asking about
okay. Well,
about my settings here. Go ahead. Disc, go.
Meeting of the
Discoveries,
Robot Elders,
Go ahead, buddy.
discussing all races and
Whenever you're
planet
ready,
issues.
just start reading. Go.
I will for sure do that. Plot number 16, we got X Mandy X, meeting of the Robot Elders, discussing all races and planet issues. Did I do that well enough for you, Duke?
You
Do I
have
get
to
an
read
A
it so
plus?
fast? Yes.
Yes, because...
That
I
was
would have
reading it
done
really
it
fast.
differently with a little more zazz. That's just me.
Okay, well, you know.
Was somebody cutting you off, Disc? You sound like you're in a hurry.
Yeah,
there,
it
dude.
sounded like
I had to
interrupted
finish
or
before I got
something.
interrupted again by someone with a sugar-sweet beard.
Sugar sweet. Sugar sweet beard. That is the third time today someone has said that to me. Alright. So we got robot elders. Just kind of sitting here like bleep bloop blorp. Meh, robots. Yeah.
Are they discussing something? Yes, they are.
Beep, bop, boop. This is awesome.
Is this a flying robot up top here?
I would think
From
so.
the roof? Is that what you have?
Yeah, because it almost looks like a face right here. The eyes, the nose, the mouth. Looks like he's just kind of floating there talking to everybody.
Yeah.
But these are pretty cool robots.
Slicks.
I really dig them.
Yeah. Slicks, what do you think they're saying about the different races?
Yeah, I think they're just talking
Do you
about what
immediately
enough-
interpret it as like races of humans? Or are you like, oh, the elves and like the trolls?
I'm having a hard time with
The
robot
desert
elders.
creepers that are just
El-
sitting on my face.
Elder would imply that you're
Sorry,
getting older.
what was that, Kissy?
Wait,
What? That maybe they're talking about there being
Oh,
a desert
sitting on
creeper
their
just sitting on
faces.
their face.
On
Yeah,
their
faces.
face. Oh,
Yeah.
the-
I thought you said
God.
my face. Anyway,
No.
cool. Go ahead,
God,
Slick.
dude.
Sorry.
I'm having a hard time grasping the robot elders. Me elders implies you're getting older, you're getting more wisdom, but a robot would know what you programmed into it. So it's not really getting any older or wiser, it's just its parts are disintegrating and just have to make more advanced machinery around it. At least that's my concept of the sci-fi.
So are you saying that robots can't learn anything? You mean they're just like dropped into place with all the information they'll ever have?
Yes. And what information they're automatically stored with is what they'll use. If it's not within that information's grasp, they're not going to understand it. So they won't learn.
Well, that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to be a robot elder if you're just the only thing about you is that you're the most run down of the robots.
Sheesh.
Yes, you
Pretty
know,
harsh reality.
you can just say hi in TeamSpeak. You don't have to say hi in all chat. Oh, Timothy Hortons.
Yeah.
Is Timothy
Oh,
Timothy
Horton's
Horton's
son?
son. Yeah.
Wonder what that little kid's up to.
thought you were just saying hi to me.
He has the nicest pants. Disc, what are you thinking about these robot elders, man?
You know what? I actually really like it because it seems like they're all kind of moving around. But the one thing, is that if someone's having a conversation, wouldn't you be talking face to face with them?
You would think. I mean, I think
maybe
that,
it's like a leisure time where they're on break from discussing it.
Well, Mandy's saying that this is like a meeting of them, so
okay, so yeah, they're moving around the room, conference room, stuff like that. I like it. I like the fact that she didn't just focus on the robots either. She also focused on decorating the room itself, and decently. I would say that she used the space pretty well. The top maybe add a little bit more, but that's just me. I do like how every single robot is different.
Yeah.
Their faces are so cute.
Yeah, they have these adorable little faces. They remind me
like
of
this one looks like it has a mustache.
Like Duke. Aww.
This one looks like it has a regular face. And they all have interesting mouths.
Yeah. Yeah, they have this vague kind of like eye flap thing kind of happening up here that reminds me of Johnny Five from Short Circuit. The Short Circuit movies. They are very expressive and very whimsical. The only thing I can say about them that's not pure positivity is that I think they're a little heavy on the quartz blocks. I think the ratio's off, and I think it's slanted a little bit towards quartz blocks. One of the challenges with this competition in particular is that the plots themselves are made out of quartz. So part of the challenge is to make the quartz that you use either blend in and vanish or stand out where appropriate. And here they kind of blend in a little bit too much for me. So I would have maybe liked to see a little bit more of the red sand in the bases of things to help separate where the robots start from where the plots start. But yeah, I dig it for sure. Always fun builds for Mandy. Good job, Mandy. Good build. Look at Timothy Hortons there. What a sweetie. He's a moose.
Cute little face.
Got a cute little face and tight little pants. All right, plot number 17, Mary Kate, who's actually DJ, so that Slicks doesn't call Mary Kate a she again. He's gonna anyway. Twin bone snakes swim twin row and twin ra. Let's see if I'm stuck in here. Offer their challenge. Guess which is which. So we're presented with the twin spiraling bone snakes.
Bone snakes, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, and we are to choose which is which, and if we can name them, we live. If we cannot, they are, I guess, going to consume us.
Oh my god, Derpy, what the heck? Derpy Doom spamming me on League of Legends. Meow.
Oh, hello. Minecraft,
Hi,
not
Slicks.
I'm sorry to bug you, Slicks. Are you busy right now?
No,
I
it's
didn't,
like
I
that.
didn't know.
Since you haven't been paying attention, you can go first
It's a bunch
and
of
deal with
pings.
these bone snakes.
They, I think, would be properly called the Naga, which are guardians, depending on what they're made of. Like, bones would be the guardians of any necromancer tombs.
Okay. Well, I did not know that.
Just more knowledge from Slicks. Just dropping.
Yeah, just
dropping knowledge.
he just drops it all constantly.
Drop it like it's hot. These bone snakes are awesome. Number one. Number two, if you look closely, you can see they kind of like dip around and swirl around, and they have like little rattle type things at the ends of their tails. Freaking sweet. Bone snakes. Very cool.
I like how he made them look different.
Yep.
Even though they're twins, they still have a different design to them. That's mad props right there. Making them spiral like yin and yang is also really cool.
Very difficult to pull off.
Right.
Slicks, you want to do the challenges? You want to do the
challenge,
challenges?
I'm guessing which one is which.
Yeah.
This one. I guess this one's row.
Nope, you're wrong.
I had a 50% chance.
Oh!
No!
Best thing I saw today. Best thing I saw today.
Instant death.
Oh, I can't slash
Slicks.
back because I'm not allowed in that area.
Oh, slash S Slicks. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Slicks, you dropped your belongings, your sand and quartz.
All right.
I belong.
Not sure how much more we can say about how
No.
awesome this is. So
Yeah,
keep,
this is really
keep moving
cool.
on to the next one. Plot number 18, Knivesy. Let's see what we got here. The ice and rock of a dying planet becomes beauty for all to see. Hashtag, 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 falling stars. Hashtag, 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 hashtag,
Oh my
hashtag,
God.
hashtag, 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 hashtag. Not sure if I was supposed to read those or if they were decorative. But I did, so deal with it. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing, right? You guys are gross. Why don't you and Timothy Hortons get a room, you maple-sucking moose liquor? All right. That's how I refer to Canadians. Not all Canadians, just the ones I know and hate. I don't know if you guys are getting this or not, but there is like an asteroid or something, meteor coming from like the top corner back there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Getting bigger as it's crashing, causing massive destruction in its incredible explosion. I'm digging this. The block ratio is awesome. The action is awesome. Composition
Destruction.
is
Woo.
awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Knivesy did really good on this one.
Yep. What do you think, Disc?
Processing this. I really like how there's a concentration of shrapnel that is coming from behind meteor, falling star. Because that would only make sense as it's going through the atmosphere and we're hitting the planet. The impact pushes out the debris and everything from behind, and that I just really like the accuracy of the build itself. And the composition, as you said, Duke, is excellent. You use the torches in an interesting way as well, because the torches are at the back, causing a sort of flaming concept. And I don't know, I really enjoy this. I really like it. In general, nice job, Knivesy.
Slick. Weigh in on the destruction, buddy.
For me, I feel that this is very different from all the other builds, because that when I looked at this, I completely forgot that the red sand will actually fall if there's not a block under it. Whereas every build I saw so far, it looked like they were just trying to keep it floating up there.
Yeah.
And it was very obvious to me. But
That's almost like you lost the sense of gravity in this build.
Yes.
That's cool. I like how this build can look good in both time sets, day and night. I think being now that it's night, it's more impactful. You know, you think space goes in the dark. But it's very cool with movement and the destruction again. And the floating fragments all together. So really good build.
I'm just, I am so impressed by how intricate and detailed, like some of the things the builders are able to pull off in these builds sometimes, like the quality of these builds they just keep going up and up from each competition to the next, and it's so awesome to see.
Yeah, she's getting really really growing as a builder.
Knivesy is definitely for sure. I think, if I think about it more, just all the builds on all the builders as a whole, just kind of the better everyone does, I think the more people rise up to that level and kind of keep improving. So
Correct.
good stuff, Knivesy. Plot number 19, Dirt Roads. The dirtiest road there ever was. Look at it from this angle. Dirt roads. Red-nosed reindeer trapped in a frozen cavern. This is pretty outstanding. I mean, the way the light is, where like the water's kind of splashing down over there.
Yeah, it is really cool. There is one issue though.
Yep. I know
Unfortunately.
exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So the plots are 13 by 13 by 13.
Oh.
Those are the dimensions. This is actually built 15 by 15 by 13.
Ouch.
But that may be my fault for not explaining it clearly enough. So let's at least give this some attention and some time and some thought, because there was so much effort put into this. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, he worked his butt off on this one. I seen him put it together, and he spent a lot of time on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love right here how he cut out part of the cavern and utilized the glass right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That I think is one of my favorite parts of the build.
Over on this side too, pretty sweet. I would have just liked to have seen it in the back walls also, because what ends up happening is,
Right,
it's just I'm looking at a big white square back here now,
Right. Poor reindeer.
And on
Why's it
this
gotta be
side,
stuck?
And on that side. Poor reindeer floating on his little piece of ice. What do you think, Slicks?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kissy.
I was gonna say maybe the Moose Tim Hortons can come to the rescue and save Rudolph in there.
I think they might be related.
Oh, there you go. Maybe he can help.
What do you think, Slick?
I think this is a incredibly good, incredibly. Any other word's not going to fit. This is a really badass looking cave. And I think the only thing I would do is maybe not have this torch here.
What?
Yeah, I think not having that torch there where it was would actually help it.
Why do you think that? Do you think it just doesn't need the torch?
I think it's just way too bright. I think that needs like a duller light level. Like maybe turn off one of these lights. And I think that this would be perfect.
So you think they could achieve a little bit more kind of moodier kind of vibe in there, just a little bit dimmer light?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's cool to see the lighting glitch come through the half slabs in the ceiling too. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm really digging this. I wish it was 13 by 13 by 13 and not 15 by 15 by 13, but what are you gonna do? Final thoughts, judges, before we get into the judging portion of the evening. Now that we've gone over all the builds.
Went by fast.
Yeah, it did go by pretty quick. It's gonna be hard to judge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So if you are on our server, play.infiniteheightsmc.com, now is your last chance to get your votes in for the Player Choice Award. Who's winning right now, Kissy? I don't have the scoreboard.
It's
right
up.
now, plot 8.
Three-way tie.
It's a
Oh
three-way.
yeah, actually there is. That's right.
It's-
Plot 8, plot
it's
13, and
Knivesy.
plot 17.
Wow.
Mary Kate and Raz.
Somebody's got to get in and break these ties up. Somebody's got to do
Someone
that.
has got to get in and break some ties up. Yes.
Get in there and break those ties, please. All right, that is it for part number 2 from us. If you're checking us out on the live stream, thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a good time. We're having some fun bringing it to you. If you're checking this out after the fact on my YouTube channel, thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for taking a second to view our build competitions. I appreciate it. I genuinely do. Check out the annotations to get you to part number 3, where you actually hand out the awards. If you, again, are joining us on the stream, you better have voted, man. You better have placed your vote for the Player Choice Award. Now is your last chance. You have until we're done doing the judging, and it's coming up in 1 second. Stick around, dudes. We're going to be right back with part number 3. We're going to hand out some loot. Be right back.